Of course, we can't watch award shows anymore without incredible delusion and hypocrisy from the celebrity elite class. But I did not expect this from someone I love greatly, Oprah. She said last night, "We all know the press is under siege these days, but we also know it is the insatiable dedication to uncovering the absolute truth that keeps us from turning a blind eye to corruption and injustice, to tyrants and victims, to secrets and lies." The irony of this statement is, her and the rest of the celebrity elite class seem to turn a blind eye to almost all reality. Like how the anything but unbiased and truthful press made up an entire Trump-Russia collusion conspiracy with no factual evidence, which has led to nothing more than a reopened investigation into Hillary Clinton for being part of a $140 million deal selling U.S. uranium to Russia, and quite possibly running through the Clinton Foundation, one of the biggest pay-to-play foreign sellout schemes in United States history. The exact thing that her, the celebrity elite class, and the mainstream media does is turn a blind eye. That's all they do. They turn a blind eye to tyrants, to victims, to secrets, to lies. Everything that Oprah said in that speech, that's what the mainstream media does. The press was also very silent when Obama dropped over 26,000 bombs in 2016. 26,000 bombs. With his pal Hillary Clinton as Secretary of State, they killed the leader of Libya, Gaddafi, and left a complete power vacuum for terrorist groups and ideological extremists to take over, in which there is now slavery and organ harvesting in Libya. Could you imagine if President Trump's action led to slavery and organ harvesting? I mean, these lunatics will make a story if he drinks his water funny or gets 2 scoops of ice cream. And you have Obama and Hillary bringing slavery and organ harvesting back to a country in Africa in the modern era, thanks to their failed foreign policies, and the media, Oprah, Ellen, and the celebrity elite class is silent. Completely silent, like it never happened. Not to mention, while Obama was dropping 26,000 bombs in 7 different countries, it's not like ISIS wasn't being successful. They were more successful than ever. They took over Iraq, they took over Syria. Many reports from even Democrats said that our taxpayer dollars were ending up in the hands of ISIS and Al-Qaeda. This wasn't important enough for celebrities to address at their award ceremonies? Our taxpayer dollars ending up in the hands of terrorists? 7 countries getting bombed? Ideological extremists and terrorists running rampant all over the Middle East? Since our new president got into office, they've been defeated in Syria and Iraq, but that's no longer a news story. Hillary and Obama actually wanted to do the same thing they did to Gaddafi, which led to organ harvesting and slavery, to President Bashar al-Assad of Syria. Based on mainstream media claims that there were chemical weapons attacks, which were heavily debated and heavily questioned, but you'll never hear that from a Golden Globe soapbox speech. Nope, because they turn a blind eye and they do the exact opposite of what they preach. Obama also overturned habeas corpus, which is the right to a fair trial, which even led ACLU director Anthony Romero to say Obama will forever be known as the president who signed indefinite detention without charge or trial into law. That happened. Nobody cared. Nobody talked about it. Obama also quietly passed an anti-propaganda act around Christmas time, which established an anti-propaganda center to combat disinformation efforts aimed at undermining United States national security interests. Many indie journalists were trying to alert the people, saying that this might be incredibly damaging for free speech and the freedom of press and independent journalism, but no celebrities saw it. No mainstream media talked about it. This is the same mainstream media that Oprah is acting like is the all-being saint that is keeping truth and love in our society. Give me a break. So I'm sorry, Oprah. I love you. I appreciate you. I think what you brought to this country and this world spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, and with all the work you've done all over television, and also for the press, I think you've done amazing work, and I think you're truly an amazing person. But if you want to politically grandstand and talk about the mainstream media being the truth and saying that they're under siege, when the reality is we have a president for the first time in a long time is cracking the media matrix that has kept us under a complete cloud to what's really going on in the world, then I'm going to have to respond. You had your inspiring speech, so here's mine. The mainstream media and the celebrity elite class, for lack of better words, are hypocritical and completely delusional. Tens of millions of us, if not hundreds of millions, if not billions of us, are waking up to this reality. We're tired of your phony preaching. We're tired of the hypocrisy. We're tired of you using your award show platforms to basically be a spokesperson for the Democratic Party, who ironically does things like overturns habeas corpus, puts in mandatory mandates that forces you to buy health insurance, takes more of your tax money, takes more control of the press, takes more of your freedom away, and is eerily similar to political ideologies that have killed tens of millions of people. So once again, I'm sorry Oprah, I'm sorry Golden Globes, I'm sorry Celebrity Elite Class, I'm sorry mainstream media, and I'm sorry to anybody who follows them and thinks that they're telling them the all-being truth. There's a lot going on outside of your bubble that hundreds of millions of us are tired of. Much love to you, God bless you, God bless your family, God bless America, and God bless the world. I really appreciate you listening and considering what I'm saying. If you like this video, please share it, tag somebody in it, and if you'd like to donate to my news analysis and my more honest approach to journalism, you could do so in the comment section or right below the title in the video. Thank you so much again, have an amazing 2018, and please stop using sports, entertainment, media, social media, and pretty much everything around me in my life to force your twisted, backwards, delusional, and hypocritical opinions onto myself, my friends, my family members, and billions of people who don't want to hear it.
Bob Ross, you'll never see me tripping. Got the vision, I don't even need assistance. Bob Ross, all I do is chill. My life is a thrill, for real, Bob Ross. I be too calm for the drama. You don't wanna cause a problem, I'll solve it, Bob Ross. All I do is win. Don't mess with a king, for real, Bob Ross. Your girl eat me up like Chex Mix. Watch me all the time like Netflix. Bob Ross.